Welcome back to Schemin, Dreamin, a.k.a. Ben. Ben, where are you? Are you on a milk carton?
Ben!
Ben, come back! Come to the light.
He fell asleep in the shower. We can't.
Yeah, we can't find him. He took a raccoon in the house, and we haven't seen him.
Haven't seen him since. No, he actually went to work out at LA Fitness, and he went home with some janitor, and I haven't seen him in 3 days.
He's the guy at Ciroc.
Yeah, I don't know where he's gone. Hopefully, he comes back.
Oh, Ben's like a boomerang. He always finds
his way back. His asshole's a little sore after, but he
could have flew home
back.
with all the gas that came out of his asshole in Syracuse. he could have filled a jet.
It's disgusting.
He laid down on Justin's apartment floor in the living room and just farted through an entire Shane Gillis stand-up special.
Farted the entire time.
He farted for...
What did he eat?
Domino's Pizza. Andrew said, "Oh dear God," at one point after one fart came out of Ben's ass.
I would too. That man has...
He put his headphones in, I think. Andrew.
To block out the side of his fart.
Dude, he didn't stop farting. It was like an hour and 40 minutes of just nonstop farts.
I would think he's on the verge of death.
I think he is on the verge of death.
He's gonna die soon.
It's gonna be his butthole that takes him.
Oh, all the hemorrhoids and that? Well,
yeah.
He has to stop going home with janitors from the gym.
He keeps sending me pictures of his bloody poops, and it's disgusting. He sent me like 3.
Pictures of his poop?
Yeah, and they're all blood. It's just in a pool. It's a turd in a pool of blood. Is what I get.
I mean, I send... That's disgusting. Jesus, he's gonna die. I also send my friends pictures of my poop.
No, yeah, I mean, that's normal.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Like, for a while... For like a year, I had a thing where I had to text one of my friends that I was pooping at any given time, and I just change it up.
I used to receive cum videos. That was the worst.
When
somebody would jerk off,
that's a little different.
It would be as it's coming, and it would go on his stomach and his chest. And
who, my brother?
I'm not gonna say who it is out of respect. But yeah, I got hundreds of those, and that was some of the stuff you don't ever want.
Yeah, it's fucking nasty.
I mean, dude, it's pretty gay.
It's
like, I'm not into that. Like, even if I was gay, I probably wouldn't want that either.
No, I think it's just nasty.
It's super nasty.
It's disgusting.
Just getting 3 videos of Snapchat.
Someone coming on his own chest.
Yeah.
Let me get cum in my
on his belly button. Yeah, I got that.
It was innie or an outie? Did it pool?
It's an innie. It's a pool.
Oh, it's a pool.
It's a pool.
Oh,
and like, you know, they're not cleaning it out well.
No,
the next time they're in the shower. No.
I clean my belly button out every time I shower too.
Yeah, I try and wash everything.
Because I'm an innie. Lint can build up.
I'm an innie too.
Yeah, so I clean it out. I wash my belly button. I wash every orifice of my body in the shower.
Yeah, and your brother watches.
Well, that's just to make sure
that's as he's laying underneath you.
Yeah, Ben's laying underneath me, but it's to watch my technique and make sure. And Jakey's like, you missed a spot inside your asshole.
That's a good brother.
Yeah, that's a good brother right there. That's what you want.
Yeah. Mama raised you right.
Mama raised us right.
Yeah.
By shower. Mama!
I know she's listening.
Mama, can one day I stop showering with my brother? No, Jacob.
Jacob, no, not around this house.
Not right now. Not in this house. That's the way I was raised is the way you're going to be raised. You're going to turn out to be a good boy.
Just like your brother.
Just like your brother.
You're a good boy.
Ben's just smiling, watching me wash my balls, and then the soap is just dripping into his mouth.
That's disgusting, man.
It's your brother. It is, but we went there. We're not doing the rape fantasy.
What do you think of
Bills?
The whole NFL?
We're talking
man.
about
There's a lot.
Sports.
There's a lot of sports.
Emily, you wanted us to talk about sports?
I need clips, guys.
All right, let's fire up. Let's fire up. Let's go rapid fire through this.
Yeah, I need inflammatory
Aaron Donald
clips.
retired today. What do you think of Aaron Donald? Overrated?
He's fine.
Great player. Hall of Famer.
Retired with a ring. Good for you. And you got a bag.
And he did this in the Super Bowl, which was pretty cool. He fitted his own ring after a sack. That was pretty tough.
I don't like celebrating him in the NFL.
I like celebrating in every sport.
I think it's thuggish.
I think if you do something cool, you deserve to show off.
No, I think it's thuggish and wrong.
Okay. You don't see a guy like Brock Purdy.
You don't see a guy like Brock Purdy showing off.
He's like Christian values. He got married today. I saw somebody say...
Brock Purdy did?
Yeah. Saw somebody comment and say system wife.
Did he get married to me? Emily, am I right? Oh my God, what a cute boy Brock Purdy
Russell
was.
Wilson, Steeler.
He might be a Steeler.
There was a rapist for the Steelers for a QB for a while. Just want to point that out.
Jameis Winston is with the Browns right now, so you have 2 rapists under the same roof.
Yeah.
So that QB room is all about they're not looking at plays and that.
They're gonna
just
force
like
it.
looking at like how do you move her hand towards your crotch without catching a sexual assault allegation. And that's what they're scheming up in that
Your brother loves
QB
Jameis.
room in Cleveland.
Brother's a big Jameis guy. He's a big Deshaun Watson guy too, actually.
Yeah, maybe my brother is a rapist.
He
almost got raped by a fucking janitor at a gym.
There and almost in Nashville. When we were there, that was.
Yeah, Ben's got to stop trying to get raped by people.
Is there something about them that he's just attracted to?
If you're a guy, it's a little harder to get raped. Obviously, as a girl, there's different things.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Poor girls, they can't even walk out their car at night.
No.
Guys
What are you
just
gonna do
fucked.
when you're in a club bathroom and fucking 6'7" Ben Roethlisberger comes in?
Yeah,
and
he
his
can't even get taken
and his
down by
body and his
linebackers.
fucking bodyguard is guarding the door. Yeah, no, it's
You're
fucking
fucked.
horrible.
He's a predator.
Ben Roethlisberger is a predator. He shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. He shouldn't have anything. Neither should Kobe Bryant. Fuck Kobe Bryant too. I'm glad he died in that helicopter crash.
No.
I'm glad
Don't
you
do
died
it.
in that helicopter crash. You raped that girl in the fucking Colorado hotel room. Fuck you.
I'm
I'm glad you're dead.
I wish he took the bus with the other families.
Don't cut that.
Okay.
Leave that in.
No, I'm not gonna cut it.
It's true.
I'll leave it.
But his poor daughter, man, she didn't deserve it.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, what was that?
He goes, yeah.
Yeah. His daughter didn't deserve to die in the helicopter crash.
No,
But
she
Kobe
should've
did
took the
deserve
bus.
to get cut the fuck up in the helicopter.
I actually saw his autopsy report on Twitter because now Twitter.
Oh, I see the pictures where he's just like missing an arm and a leg.
It's the most disgusting thing. I hate Twitter now. I saw
not
a
on
Haitian
Twitter.
guy eat another person the other day
What the fuck?
on Twitter. It was
What part of Twitter are you on?
I just want to watch sports and look at memes.
Normal Twitter.
Cannibalism? What are you talking about?
Dude, yes. I actually saw a hilarious one today, though. It was an AI of Mark Wahlberg stopping 9/11.
Anyway, I like how he's like, I'm just on normal sports Twitter. That's just cannibalism videos.
Well, because like I don't.
Here. Oh, they deleted it, but
Boo.
Well, I sent
salty
that.
Irish girl tweeted it.
Well, I sent that AI picture a while back in the group chat of Mark Wahlberg in the 1600s strangling a Vietnamese man. There he is. I like that.
There's that one, and then there's another one too. But like that's why I'm on Twitter. But then I see stuff.
Well, I like the idea of Mark Wahlberg being on like that. On the
Emily.
one, he would have been shanked by Muhammad Atta. Mark Wahlberg's not winning that
He
fight.
said there would be blood in the cabin.
He's not winning that fight.
You don't think so?
No, fuck no, he's not winning that fight. No.
You ever see The Happening?
What? The Plants? What?
That movie sucks so bad.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's one of the worst movies I've
M.
ever
Night
watched.
Shyamalan sucks. He's never been a good director.
What?
He's not made one good
Not
film.
even Sixth
Sixth
Sense.
Sense is great.
I don't like Sixth Sense. I don't like that schlock shit.
I kind of liked. I liked Old. I'm not
I
gonna
like
lie.
Sixth Sense.
I thought that movie was funny.
I
didn't
don't
see it.
like.
It's
I don't
good.
like when you have to base your film off like an entire twist at the end. I don't.
I saw
like
The
that.
Village.
I feel like
I
once-
think that's shitty filmmaking.
Ooh, I
What
will
about
say.
Avatar? Okay, that got quiet.
Did you watch Knock at the Cabin with Dave Bautista? I loved that movie because it's not really a
I've
twist
not.
at the end. There's not a twist. It's just like the
Is
movie.
it straightforward?
It's based on a. Yes, yeah, pretty much. Like the twist is more just like, oh, there's one of two things that can happen. Which one is going to be the outcome? I liked it. I thought it was good. It was very creepy,
Alright,
and like
maybe
Dave
I'll watch
Bautista rocks. So
You should see
I
him in
do
Dune
like
too.
Batista. I do like Batista. One, I think Batista's an
Yeah.
okay actor.
I think he is.
Yeah,
I
he's-
think
yeah,
John
I think he's
Cena's
good.
too.
I like John Cena.
Dwayne Johnson is awful.
Dwayne Johnson sucks. I hate The Rock. There's
I won't
something-
even. I can't even watch movies with. I tried to watch Moana, my girlfriend, one night.
No, it sucks.
I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't even
sucks.
do it with this guy.
Now they're doing like a live action Moana with like Dwayne, and they're doing a sequel to Moana. At the same time, they're doing a live action Moana. I'm like, just stop making movies.
Yeah,
Someone should
very
fire.
weird.
Stop firing the rockets in Gaza. Start firing them at Disney. Fire them in Orlando, Florida. Stop this madhouse. I honestly think we are close to being done with superhero movies, which I thank Allah every single day for that. I am on a superhero movie jihad right now. I don't like any of them.
Dude, I just saw Dune.
I've not watched Dune.
Dune 2, incredible.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like,
If he also hasn't seen Dune, then no Dune spoilers.
dude, I won't spoil anything.
I've read the book.
It's like
Okay, yeah.
I know how it ends.
Dude,
Sure.
it's basically
I watched a David Lynch movie. I like that.
Sure.
this movie's incredible. Both the movies are great.
I've not watched the first part.
You haven't?
No, my friend Matt, who was here.
God
last
rest
week.
his soul.
God rest his soul. Hopefully he's okay to go out tonight.
Maybe.
He's probably dead. He said Dune Part 1 was long, slow, and boring, and I kind of
It was
agree.
a setup.
I don't like that.
But
It's
isn't the
it's
book
a
long,
film.
slow, and boring?
It's a fucking film. What the fuck am I sitting 2.5 hours for a fucking setup? Are you out of your mind?
Dude.
I
Just
don't
go see
like
the second
that.
one. It makes the first one a million times better.
I think it's perverted the film.
You'll appreciate
I think
you'll
it's
appreciate the
perverted
first
the
one
filmmaking.
more after seeing the second one.
I am a strict Catholic when it comes to filmmaking.
Dude, this is like the Empire Strikes Back to like
Empire
the New
Strikes
Hulk.
Back is not set up. It's a good
No, Dune
it's a
2
good
is
in
the
and out
Empire.
movie.
Dune 2 is the Empire Strikes Back. It is. It's like
I'll
Lord of the Rings
watch
the
it.
Twin Towers.
I'll watch the Twin Towers.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you
What?
at 9/11, buddy?
I'm glad you guys
Preschool.
caught it. I'm glad you
Getting the
guys
shit
caught
kicked
it.
out of him by Mark Wahlberg as a 1-year-old.
No, yeah, it's like that. It's so good.
I've not watched it. I will watch in theaters. We do have a plan. When does it come out?
It's already out.
It's already
I
out.
saw it last week.
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
wait,
oh.
dude, that's. I think that's the last weekend of March.
All right, my buddy Matt wants to come out too. You want to eat?
It looks. I saw a long preview.
Oh, it looks
for
like
it.
shit, but I want to eat
It
a couple
looks
edibles
hilarious.
and enjoy it. I want to see Khan with his robot fist.
It looks like it'll be
give,
so-
Give it to me. Give me that. Give me the shit. Give me the slop. Sometimes.
It looks like it's gonna
Just
be
don't
fun
pretend.
bad.
Don't pretend it's high art.
It's March 29th.
Yeah, we'll watch it
It looks like it's gonna
Just
be
in
like
time
so
for
bad it's
Easter.
good, you know.
just in time for Easter. Where's Godzilla hiding those Easter eggs?
Do you think he's gonna have
In
sex with Kong in
Mothra's
this movie?
ass. What?
Think he's gonna have sex with Kong in this movie?
I think because they made Godzilla pink for this movie.
Yep.
And Godzilla's always been queer coded. If you've watched any of the Showa era films, Godzilla's always been queer coded. I stand by this. Godzilla's always been a queer coded.
He's an ally.
Can
Yes.
I ask a question? Was there not a Godzilla versus Kong movie in like 2019?
There
Yeah.
was, and then there was one in 1960.
They're
Okay,
teaming
so
up.
I'm not crazy, right? So it's like, oh, like
This is
King
a sequel to
Ghidorah
it.
or like
yeah.
Mecha Godzilla or somebody shows up, right? And they okay.
Mecha Godzilla showed up in the end of Godzilla vs. Kong, and they teamed up against the new
Right.
Mecha Godzilla.
And now they're a team. This,
Which
they say this
is-
is a buddy cop movie.
So is
kinda.
this like a sequel to that one?
Yes.
Yes.
And is this
where
the one
they're
with the
strictly
baby
teamed
King
up
Kong?
and they're gay
Yes.
together, and they have a little
Okay.
apartment together
Okay.
in Staten
It
Island.
sounds like we're
and it's
pulling you in
lovely.
more.
Oh, I appreciate the clarity because I was always like, why the fuck? I don't understand.
Did you
Like,
see all of? I saw the Godzilla movie, and I saw
I've seen every single Godzilla movie.
like the new like the
I've
2014
seen
one.
every single Godzilla movie.
That
that's
movie
ever
was
been
cool.
made. Which one?
The 2014 one.
It's okay.
He was barely on screen, but it was cool where he was.
Is that with Millie Bobby Brown?
No, that's
What
the
was that one?
with,
Elizabeth Olsen.
Aaron Tyler Johnson, and yes, Elizabeth Olsen.
That movie's not bad.
All right.
Kong Skull
it's
Island's not
okay.
bad either.
The Peter Jackson King Kong movie is just
That movie's
Great.
so
sick.
good.
Yeah, that movie's
I love
awesome.
it. I
good.
cried during that. I
Yeah.
cried when they killed King Kong.
It's-
I'm like,
yeah,
why
it's
do you do that to
brutal.
the Monkey Man?
I know.
You bring Monkey Man to the city and you shoot him out of
It's
the
so
sky.
fucking cool though, that movie.
Oh, it was beauty that killed the beast. No, it was the greed of man.
Yep.
It wasn't beauty that killed the beast. It was the fucking planes. Don't drag him off his island.
It was
Let
the plane.
Leave
Let
him
him live in
alone.
his island. He's
Leave him
happy
alone.
there.
Yeah, it's fighting
and like
dinosaurs.
Andy Serkis just got to be like a little freak, but as
He got
himself
eaten
and
by
not
slugs
like
in that movie,
Yeah.
which is terrifying. I love that T-Rex fight.
Yeah, that
And
fight's sick.
Naomi Watts is like backing up to King Kong, and King Kong just rips off the fucking T-Rex's jaw. It's amazing.
It's a great movie.
It's amazing. It is a great
It's
movie.
cinema.
Peter
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson was on it because he did that
Right after Lord of the Rings.
He did that after Return of the King. Like,
Yep.
2 years
That was
after
his next
Return of the
movie.
King.
That's so tough. He was
just
on a
hit
run.
it. He just hit it. Because you can't... Lord of the Rings, too. Great.
Incredible.
I know you wanted us to talk about sports. We'll get back to sports.
Oh, no, I don't care.
After Lord of the Rings talk.
Hit the link in the episode description and get 25% off your first purchase at CBDistillery. There is free shipping on orders of $75 or more. There are gummies, oils, chocolate, drink mixes, bombs, and even more chocolates. You can shop by benefit too. CBD Relax for help sleep, for pain relief, and it's even good for your pets. There's new Delta 9 THC gummies available in states where legalized. Get some today. If you're interested in any t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, anything you could dream of, click the link in the episode description or in the Instagram bio at Schemin Dreamin Pod, or you could go on the website yourself, snackspot.se/career/teespring.com. Get something nice today for your family. If you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show, Two in a Cooler, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. Fuck large companies.
Did you guys watch the Oscars? And Godzilla
I don't
minus...
watch... I saw
Yeah,
Godzilla
I didn't see-
minus
I
one.
The
didn't see
Godzilla
that.
minus one, like, the speech the guy gave was super cute. And I think
I
they
did
were
not-
like, thank you, Peter Jackson, for, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
letting us all, like, have an imagination when we were younger. It was very sweet. It was cute. I think. I hope I'm not
Yeah, I
confusing
think that was
but,
the
like,
guy.
that was pretty adorable.
No, I don't
How
watch
was that
the,
movie?
I don't
Did you
watch
guys
the
see
Oscars.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I don't like the Oscars.
Which, like, yeah, makes sense.
Oppenheimer dominated.
I just like
I...
looking at people's outfits mostly.
How it gets
That-
more
yeah.
and more gay each year and just, like... Not in that way.
I just don't like Jimmy Kimmel. He's so boring.
Was he the host again?
Yes. And I know that
Was he the host, like, the past 8 times?
because he's like safe, you know, like
He did blackface in the fucking
Sure.
2000s.
Yeah.
We have the picture of him.
Was he the host when Will Smith smacked?
no, I think Chris Rock was the host
Yes,
that
he
year.
was.
Was he the host or was he
Yeah,
just
because he made the
presenting?
G.I. Jane
cause,
joke.
Yeah, because yeah,
Man, you look like G.I. Jane.
it was funny.
What?
Dude, that is a good joke.
It's fine.
It's a good joke.
It's not that funny, but it's also
it's
not
also, like-
slap-worthy.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't slap-worthy at all.
I don't think anyone can come up with a joke where I'm like, I have to go up and hit this person.
Kevin Garnett, you know him, right? The basketball player?
From Uncut Gems, obviously.
Yes. So he played against this basketball player named Charles Villanueva,
I know.
and he has alopecia too. And then when he first guarded him,
They're all bald.
he was like,
Kevin
bro,
Garnett's bald.
he's like, bro, you look like he was like, you look like cancer. That's what he told him when they first played each other.
Did he?
Yeah. And I think if Chris Rock said that she looked like cancer, that would have been slap-worthy maybe. But G.I. Jane's not.
I get the alopecia thing, but it's also like, who cares? Shut up. You're Jaden Pickett-Smith. You're not... Nobody likes you, either. We like Will.
Yeah.
Did we?
I like Summerwell.
Back in the day, we liked Will.
Sure.
Back in
Pursuit
the
of
day.
Happiness. It's a great movie.
I've never watched it. Will not watch it. I'm thinking more
I Am
Men in
Legend?
Black area.
iRobot?
I hate I Am
iRobot?
Legend. iRobot is solid.
Bad
with Will
Boys.
Smith.
Look,
Bad
Bad
Boys.
Boys 2.
Bad Boys
Bad
2.
Boys 2 is a banger of a movie.
Great movie.
Better than Bad Boys 1.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, him and Mark. Oh my God, directed by Michael Bay too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mike. Yeah.
The
What a
only
run
good,
he went on.
The only
He had
good.
Transformers right after.
Yeah, the only good Michael Bay movie ever made.
Well, okay, but do you know that Michael Bay movie that's like The Rock and Mark Wahlberg, and it's
Oh,
like
Pain and
the-
Gain?
Yeah.
With Anthony
That
Mackie?
movie kind of rocks. I'm not gonna
2013?
lie.
That was a good movie.
That movie's
I
like,
didn't
as far as
hate
like
it.
Michael Bay and like The Rock is in it. It's
I-
like okay.
I didn't. Actually, yeah, I kind of like that when I watched it because it is like when they commit the first murder, and it's kind of unhinged. It is based on a true story, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
So, like, when they commit the first murder by accident, where, like, Mark Wahlberg crushes the fucking bitch's head with a weight, and then it cuts to, like, the one scene, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson is cutting up the body, and he's, like, barbecuing the hands for some reason. I laughed, and I'm like, this is... Oh, I kind of like this. That's the only good movie I think Dwayne The Rock Johnson's been in.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a good actor at all.
No.
He's awful.
He's trying to do like an A24 thing right now with Ben
Yeah.
Safdie. First of all, Safdie brothers, get a fucking clue, kid. Get a fucking clue. Don't break up. You're not the Coen
No,
brothers.
they can't break up, dude.
They broke up and they're doing separate movies. One,
Boo.
Well, one's a good actor.
Good Time. Fuck off. Good Time and Uncut Gems are okay movies. I don't think they're great.
Uncut Gems is a good movie. It's a great movie. Adam Sandler's great.
Adam Sandler's great. I don't think the movie is great.
Yeah. Need Adam Sandler.
And then don't break up the brother duo because you think one of you can act and then one of them does have a sexual harassment claim against them. Hey, welcome to Hollywood, kid. You're not the Coen brothers.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy. You're not that director.
Well, aren't the Coen brothers back together anyway?
I think that they're getting
Aren't they
back
doing
together
a movie together?
because Ethan Coen tried to do the tragedy of Macbeth.
I liked that. Well, go ahead. I wasn't trying to interrupt you, but I liked that.
It's all right, I guess.
It was short,
It's short.
which I like.
I like one of my favorite films is speaking of rapists.
No Country for Old Men.
No, that I was gonna say a different movie, but No Country for Old Men's up there.
That
brother.
movie's fucking
I
sick.
See, I
love
can't.
No
I
Country
can't
for Old
fucking stand that movie.
What?
I know. I know. Because here's the thing. I'm like 50-50 with Coen Brothers movies. Like, I love Fargo.
Love Fargo.
I think Burn After Reading is okay.
It's.
I've never seen
not
Hail
that good.
Caesar. That's
Have
Coen
you
Brothers,
watched
right?
The Big Lebowski?
I love The Big
Love
Lebowski.
Big Lebowski's amazing.
But I don't love No Country for Old Men. I don't know
Oh,
what
that
it
movie's
is.
so
And
good.
I've watched it like 3 times. This is not like I watched it once and like made a
What
decision.
don't you like about it? You don't mind me interrogating
Javier
you.
Bardem's so
The
good.
acting is like great. And usually I'm down for a movie with like no plot. But I'm
It's
like,
got
there's
plot.
like not a plot. It's just like 2 dudes wandering around. Like, and I usually like
Alright.
you know, what's that fucking fuck. Never mind. You keep going. I gotta.
What's that fucking
I gotta
fuck?
think. I gotta
Never
think of something that I'm trying to think of.
I love Cormac McCarthy. He's one of my favorite authors.
Yes, I agree. He's one of my favorite authors too.
No Country for Old Men, the book is great. I think the movie really captures that essence of the 3 protagonists very well. It's I wouldn't even call it a slow burn because he finds the money immediately, then it gets going.
Shit takes off.
And it's not like overly slow where it's like, ooh, you have these long pan shots. You could have that, but you could also make it condensed and interested for the moviegoer. Oh my god, first of all, the sound design is. I'll talk about the sound design on the film.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best sound design films I've ever
Sure.
been able to experience. Like the thing with Anton Chigurh when he is the cattle prodder.
Yeah.
And you just hear the and he just flicks open the doorknob to the because he thinks he has Josh Brolin's hotel room, but he hid it in the thing, and the Mexican cartel's right there, and that's and you can see him practicing in the scene before in his own room. He flicks on the light, and again, oh my god, the fucking sound design, that silence, the silence Remington he has, where it just shoots off the guy's arm immediately and then double taps him. And the guy comes out of the bathroom with the Uzi, just hits him right there, and you can hear it spraying. The sound design is amazing. But then you hear it from Josh Brolin's perspective as he's trying to get the money out from the
Thanos.
What do you call it? The wind duck?
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. And you just hear like, because it's not as loud, and they're very specific with that. So you hear the, but he knows what's going on. He knows it's gunshots. And just how it's, oh my god, the sound design's amazing. You can't underestimate sound design in a film.
Very true.
But that's also not why I love No Country for Old Men. Well, it's one of the reasons. I do love the story. It's very nihilistic. It's Cormac McCarthy at his best. And the Coen brothers really stuck with it. I'm very surprised the Coen brothers did that movie because they're very tongue-in-cheek.
Oh, yeah. Like Fargo? So tongue-in-cheek.
Fargo, Big Lebowski, they're like comedies.
Yeah.
And they're good. They're hilarious.
I love Fargo.
Yeah.
I just
And,
watched
like,
it for the first time.
Yeah.
Like a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta watch the show.
He's
know.
just funny looking. Funny looking how? Oh, he was just funny looking.
And I really like Oh Brother Where Art Thou and like Buster Scruggs.
yeah.
Like I love like the cute,
Those are good,
quirky,
yeah.
like those are fun.
Barton Fink, you ever watch that?
I haven't seen that or Llewyn Davis.
Inside Llewyn Davis is another one that's more
Yeah.
There's some comedy in it, but it's another like No Country for Old Men, where it's like very more serious, and I love it inside Llewyn Davis.
That movie that's coming out was called Drive Away Dolls. The trailer for that looks good, where the two girls are like trying to rent a car. Yeah, look up
It's the one. It's Joel Cohen.
Is it just one of? Yeah.
Yeah, because Ethan did Tragedy of Macbeth. They broke up. Now they're getting back together because they realized can't do it solo, kid.
This is how you make the money.
That's how you make the money. That's how you actually. It's a collaborative effort.
Yeah,
you
Coen
have to realize
Brothers.
that. Yeah,
It's
don't
a
get too
ring.
big for
Got
your
a ring to
britches.
it.
If it's working, it's working. You're not Scorsese, kid.
Go see Dune, dude. You gotta see it.
I'll see Dune like when I see it. I do want to see Dune.
Any
It's
reason to
so
see an
good.
IMAX movie is like fun.
Like
I
I
like
was like,
IMAX.
how did they? Like
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe they made this. Like it's so crazy.
Because there's sand and desert and Timothy Chalamet. I don't like Timothy Chalamet.
He is so good in that movie, bro. The last hour, oh, it's incredible.
First of all, you're Timothy. First is tragedy, then is farce. Timothy Chalamet has like a '90s era Johnny Depp thing going on, but he's not as hot and sexy.
He
as
does
Johnny
have a Johnny
is.
Depp thing kind of going on.
But he's not as hot and sexy as Johnny Depp was in
No.
the '90s.
Gilbert Grape? You kidding me?
I just
Yeah,
saw
he's
that
so
movie.
hot.
Come on.
for the first
He's so
year.
hot.
Time
Oh,
too.
I like that movie.
Sleepy
I like
Hollow,
that movie too.
Sleepy
Anything-
Hollow's good.
solid movie. It's not a great movie, but it's good.
But, like,
Johnny
you know.
Depp's just so hot in that. Donnie Brasco, he's just so hot.
Was that Tim Burton?
Sleepy
made
Hollow
Sleepy
was Tim
Hollow? Yeah.
Burton, yeah.
I like Tim Burton.
He's just so hot. I mean, and then obviously you lost it because eventually you're gonna get coke.
Drugs and alcohol do that.
Yeah, they'll do that to you.
It'll age
He
you.
was on a great run too, though.
He was
Are
on
they
a
in Pirates
great.
or the-
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is probably one of my favorite films ever. It really captures the spirit of the book.
Yeah, my friend, we played in this basketball league, and he's a good-looking guy. He's a handsome dude.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest. Call a spade a spade. And we were talking shit because there's this guy like sitting on the sideline, like recording the game, like yelling shit at us all game long. And
It's like a fun league. What the fuck was that guy doing?
yeah, it was just being weird. Like and
Yeah, he's weird as
he
hell.
looked like T-Pain.
Call the
kinda.
cops.
Dude. He was cheering for the other team. And he was
Okay.
putting us on his like Instagram Live or Facebook Live.
Facebook is.
And we called him T-Pain because he's being a dick, and he was like kind of chubby and like glassy. He looked
Yeah.
like T-Pain.
Yeah.
And he goes, all right, whatever, Johnny Depp. And my buddy goes, I'll take that. He's
Oh,
fucking
it's a
hot.
compliment.
Like, what do you
It's-
mean?
he's hot. He's hot.
He's like,
He was hot.
He was like, I think that's a compliment, bro.
People forget how hot Johnny Depp was in the 90s. Timothy
Yeah.
Chalamet is just some fucking emancipated twink. Like, he doesn't have it.
No,
That's
he's
what
great
the ladies
in
are
that movie,
into.
though. No, he's great in the movie.
Is it?
Some ladies.
I got the
girls
most
do
pussy
like
when
him.
I was fucking
It's like the
bone thin.
tortured artist thing. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He has black hair. He looks French.
Yeah.
Like, and has a French name.
name, but he's
Yeah.
just not. I think he looks fugly. I don't like his. I think his features are too small. His nose, his eyes are too small.
I like him more in interviews. Like when you see him interviewed, I'm like,
He
oh, he
seems
seems
I don't
like
watch
a
him in
person,
fine.
though.
Well, I don't watch them, but I get them like clips on like
Yeah.
Instagram reels or bullshit. Did either of you watch
Yeah, he seems
Bones and All?
I did.
cannibal movie?
I saw the first one with Armie
Oh, you
Hammer.
watched it because it was on your Twitter feed, probably. Cannibal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was what you saw.
It's a
on,
callback.
on
I saw
Last
the-
episode.
I saw the first one with Armie Hammer.
What do you mean?
Call Me by Your Name.
Yeah.
No, because Armie Hammer got canceled.
Yeah, because he has like a
he
cannibalism.
was
he has a
fetish.
can,
Yeah.
which is weird.
It is
We're
weird.
so weird.
We talked about fetishes the last episode. You want all right? The
If
old
you're
button
tuning back,
fetish.
if you're tuning back in 2 weeks later,
2 weeks
where- this is the same day.
Dude, I'm sorry. The cannibalism fetish, that's even fucking weirder. Why do you want...
Because here's my thing. Even if you have a weird ass fetish, you can find someone else who does.
Yeah,
but they
there's-
always want these unwilling participants, and it's
Yeah.
like there's someone else out there who's into that.
'Cause they wanna
I
make-
guarantee.
Yeah.
Because that's not what it's about. It's you want to like.
They want to make
hurt
the
somebody.
person.
Like-
exactly.
Yeah.
It is like I think it's a
Because
sadist
it's yeah,
thing
it's the
at
same
end of the
thing
day.
with like the Vince McMahon shit.
Yep.
You could have found a
Absolutely.
woman who would do all of that
Yep.
willingly, but it's not about that.
It's not about that.
I think
not
it's
about
more
that.
of like a control. Like
Yeah,
you want to make
absolutely.
this
It's control.
person.
You want them
yeah.
to suffer.
You
Yeah.
want to impose your will on another human being while doing what gets you off.
Yes. That's
Instead
exactly
of find a
what it
will
is.
and participant, be like, yeah, we can do that weird shit.
Yeah, like
and
hire
we
an
both get
escort.
off together. That's not what he's getting off on the
Yeah.
power thing.
Give her the Bloomingdale's gift cards.
Yeah.
Fine. Whatever. But
yeah,
no.
but that movie,
He
the
could
first
do
one
what
was
he.
not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be a willing participant for some Bloomingdale's gift cards. Hell, give me a $20 gift card to Kohl's. You could pee in my mouth, buddy.
Jesus, King. Like Kohl's Cash?
No, just maybe Kohl's cash.
Cole's Cash.
I have to wait like a couple months. To
Yeah.
use it, yeah.
Kohl's is great.
I love Kohl's. That's where I get all my clothes.
Fuck
Really?
Kohl's.
Yeah,
I'm a Kohl's shopper.
I know your brother is because he, the one day we were going out to do something and he didn't have clean sweatpants. So he goes, will you drive me to Kohl's and I'll buy some? So we bought
Instead of
sweatpants.
washing them?
Yeah, he didn't want to wait for him to wash because we had to go do something and I think he was late, surprisingly.
Oh, fucking child. What an idiot.
So we bought sweatpants from Kohl's instead of washing them.
I guess. But I've never like been out and be like, I don't have something clean to wear. Let me buy clothes. I buy clothes because I'm like, I need some new clothes.
Yeah, I
to
want new
update the
clothes.
fit.
That's just how normal people buy
Yeah.
clothes.
I'm trying to get out of the hoodie era I've been in, and we're getting back to the dress shorts and
Yeah.
we're getting back to that era.
Yeah, I brought some decent clothes. I got dinner after this.
You do?
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to
What do
like.
you mean
I
you
gotta
brought
change.
decent clothes? You got change in the bathroom? Can I
No, I gotta
watch?
You can change in the green room.
I'll change in the
Don't
green
change
room.
in that bathroom.
I don't ever want
You
to
don't want to put your feet
off
on that
there.
floor, probably.
Oh,
Why? Have
Are you
changed in
are
that
you taking your
bathroom?
shoes off when you go in the bathroom?
I'm Muslim, so yeah.
Well, you do move to
Why
China.
didn't you tell me that before? I do.
Jake, I have to ask you a question I was thinking about on the drive here because I was trying to think of things to talk about.
I like that you're thinking about me on the drive here.
I'm always thinking about you.
I think about you on the toilet from time to time.
That's nice of you. But I was thinking when you were growing up, what was like your dream job? Like, what did little Jake Hutton want to be? Come on, there's something. I see it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Come on. Like a little kid, like your mom asked you, what do you want to be when you're older? What did you say?
A dictator. I really like that.
Like growing up, that's what you liked?
Yeah, growing up, that's how you could tell it was.
Like who were you watching? Like Mussolini? Fucking
I got on the internet very young. I exposed myself to a lot of World War II stuff.
Dude, that's how this kid...
Obviously, now I think I've mellowed out. Obviously, I'll defend Stalin to my dying breath because I don't think Stalin did anything wrong. Nothing. He did nothing wrong. Stalin did nothing wrong. He was a great leader.
He helped
And
win World War II.
You built the greatest country in the world, buddy. You don't stop Nazi Germany like that. But as a kid, I kind of liked the Hitler thing. I kind of liked not.
You just had like an edgy era, like.
Well, I was a child. is
Sure,
the
yeah,
problem.
you can't
Was it
like.
the uniforms?
Some of it
Please
was
let it be the uniform.
That was a little bit of my latent homosexuality bleeding into it too, because I
Okay.
liked the uniform, like how clean it looked. But I wasn't like edgy teenager. Matt had a fascist era. Then he realized he was gay and he'd get shot.
Lots of kids do. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Matt
like,
realized he was gay and would get
it's like
shot
you would
by
not
any
be
fucking
in. Like you would not
right-winger.
exactly be
Yeah.
in with these people. So.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I stopped. But when I was a child, I didn't agree with the ideology of fascism, even at the time as a child. I recognize it was wrong. But there's something about just being insane enough and just taking on the fucking world and taking over.
Like Napoleon?
Napoleon would be another one. But Napoleon's not on... Hitler's different than Napoleon. What
Yeah.
Napoleon was doing was very practical for his time. And I regret that Napoleon lost.
Yeah, Napoleon was going crazy. He got the French people violent. Imagine what he could have did with like
Well,
Germany.
they were... French
Russia.
people were under constant assault after the revolution.
Yeah.
Napoleon, obviously you betray the revolution and then we're emperor now. But you gotta do that to be 7. There was a war, there were 7 separate coalitions. It's the 7th coalition of different European nations that had to team up and take down Napoleon.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
He was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
He was wild at the time.
See, exactly. That's
Oh, I
probably
love
what you
Napoleon,
liked, right?
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He was just like...
He was this short little guy. I was like, I could fucking take over the world if I
He
wanted
was
to.
great. There's something about that just always appealed to me as a child. That was my dream career as a child. To decide the fate
Career.
of nations.
Be a
And people are just numbers at that point. But you can't have that idea for very long because obviously people are people. And you get
how'd
to know them
how'd
better.
that go in school? Like,
I was a very withdrawn and off child. And I had to grow out of that.
so like
I didn't have a lot of friends.
like in school when they said that like this shit was wrong, we'd be like, no.
I disagreed.
Did you make it known that you disagreed?
I remember very distinctly in this was years later in high school. We were watching Schindler's List.
Okay, that's a
we
good
were
movie.
watching like clips, like we were watching it class by class because it's a long movie. And I didn't like. There was this scene where it sticks in my mind. Honestly, the only fucking good scene Spielberg has ever done because he's not a good director in my opinion.
Okay.
He's a pervert. He doesn't understand
Jake
cinema.
and I glaring at each other.
Yeah, no, he doesn't understand cinema at all. He's terrible.
Jurassic Park, man.
Terrible movie. Awful. I hate Jurassic
You're
Park.
silly. But what's the scene you're talking about?
It is the immolation scene when the Nazis are falling back from the Eastern Front and they're clearing out, like, they're digging up bodies and just burning them. And there's the scene where, like, the German officer is shouting in German, like, Valhalla, Valhalla, and he's just shooting at the pile of burning bodies that they already killed. And it's thousands of bodies stacked up.
Yeah.
And it did... Again, I don't like the Nazis. I hate fascism. It's an ideology of death. I grew out of that. It's terrible. You don't want that.
I'm glad you
That's why I'm a communist now.
Okay.
You want ideology of life and communal working together towards a greater goal, which we should have. But that did just describe, like... That also turned me off from fascism, because you could see how wrong it is in that scene.
You're like, yeah, this is fucked.
You're digging up thousands of people you already shot, and then you're burning the evidence from, like, a concentration camp. And the guy's, like, he's shouting about, like, Valhalla. So he's shouting about, like, God, and he's just unloading his fucking Luger into a thing of dead bodies. And he has this crazy look in his eye. The Nazis were insane, man. They were absolutely insane people. Thank God they didn't win the war. We would all be dead. We would literally all be dead.
Oh, for sure.
They're insane. I hate the Nazis.
Well, I'm glad that scene stuck with you, man.
It
was a powerful
It's very
movie.
disturbing.
It was a good
And that's what they were just doing constantly.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, Schindler's List was alright, I guess. It was alright. I don't like Spielberg.
Well, it
as a
seems like the
director.
scene really stuck with you, man.
The scene stuck with me. I don't know if the
Which,
rest of
like,
the
you
movie
know,
did.
that's like...
That's
Sure.
the important thing. He
I
wanted
like
to
Liam
stick with them.
Neeson.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Everybody likes Liam Neeson. You
He's
ever
okay.
see Taken?
God, what... He really just... I don't know.
Fan of mine.
What
I
is he
still
doing?
hate.
One
What are you
time
doing
when I
nowadays?
was in high school, my brother was watching that movie where he's fighting the wolves.
Oh, the Gray or
The
whatever.
Gray.
Yeah,
The Gray.
He was watching that movie.
I kind of
Yeah.
like that movie.
I remember when that came out and being like, "Oh my god, this looks so cool."
It is kind of a good
I was
movie.
definitely like a wolf child,
They're
like,
getting-
like kid who was like
You're
into
a wolf
wolf. You know what I
girl?
mean? Yeah.
So we got
like,
a Greek kid and a
yes.
wolf child.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I
Couple
mean? Though.
Greek kids.
Like not so much horse girl, but like yeah.
Yeah, you were a wolf kid.
Yeah,
It is
had
different
that
than a horse
shirt,
Yeah,
girl.
you're
like-
watching the Underworld.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I'm Team Jacob. You
It
know?
was. I was.
Yeah.
I was like, Edward sucks. What are you talking about? He's
Dude,
weird.
I'd rather have my
Like,
boyfriend turn into a wolf than be a moody fucking
and
vampire.
cold and like
He was
yeah.
a virgin for like how old was it? 100 something.
Who, the
years old?
wolf or the
No,
Carolina?
Edward.
Edward. Robert Pattinson in his interview was like, he's 100-something years old and couldn't get laid. He said it in an interview.
Well, they all hated the movie.
So funny.
So
I
you're
love
a
those.
wolf child?
Sure, I guess.
If you see somebody fell asleep jerking off to the new Kristen Stewart movie in the theater,
Love Lies Bleeding?
Yeah.
yes.
That's so funny.
There's
Well,
a video.
first of
Like
all-
they wanted to
first
jerk
of all,
off, but it
don't-
was so boring.
Yeah,
Fell
first of all,
asleep.
don't
He had
read...
his dick in his hand while asleep. I saw the pictures.
All right, first of all, don't read police reports about your co-host on air, please.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I know Ben's not here. He's working through some legal stuff.
He's not here to defend himself.
I kind of do want to watch that movie.
I love Kristen Stewart.
She's good.
She's great.
She's good.
I love the Twilight movies.
I
I'll
love
fucking
Robert
say
Pattinson.
it. Those movies are hilarious. You know how entertaining that shit is?
Dude, my
Not good,
girlfriend
but
won't
funny.
watch him. I suggest it every
like
time we sit
it's
down.
so fun.
What does your girlfriend watch?
Wait, she likes like rom-coms. She did go see Dune with me. She liked Dune.
There you go.
She said, "Dude,
Four
was cool."
Weddings and a Funeral is a great rom-com.
She did it like
Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah.
Banger.
That is a good one.
I'm a sucker
Best
for a good
rom-com ever made is for Sarah Marshall. And then,
I've never watched it. But
and the entire cast is pretty much canceled besides
Jason Segel?
Besides Jason Segel, yeah. He's great in that movie, though.
Jason Segel is great in everything.
I know, he's so good.
He's the best part of, whatchamacallit? What's that fucking Judd Apatow?
Oh, Knocked Up,
Knocked
too?
Up,
That's a
yeah.
great movie, too.
Where
Knocked
they
Up
have
is
the
good.
earthquake and he has, like, his dick in his hand. He's like, do you shut off the gas? It's like, no. He just, like, has a cigarette in his mouth and runs back in.
Yeah.
I like how he keeps hitting on Paul Rudd's
Dude, that's
mouth.
also one of
Yeah.
the best rom-coms ever.
Well, the thing with Judd Apatow movies is the side and supporting cast is always funnier than the main story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He throws
then
in
you
the
get back to-
little comments there.
And then you get back to the main story and you're like, this is not as funny as what's going on.
Like, This Is 40, that movie's hilarious just because of the Melissa McCarthy, like, when she improvs, like,
Oh, Melissa McCarthy's funny.
she kills
Melissa
you let
McCarthy,
her be funny.
let
Yeah.
her be like
If you
Bridesmaids.
just let her go off.
Yeah, like her. Yeah,
Bridesmaids.
that's one of my
Bridesmaids is
favorite
so
comedies.
good. I
Like
just saw
Bridesmaids
it.
is so funny. Also, Jake, your reservation is in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to have to call this. So.
Yeah, that's okay. What do you want to title it?
Emily, you got the title. You got
Ooh,
you got the
interesting.
do sports
Maybe
talk.
Wolf Girl.
Wolf Girl
Wolf
is
Girl's
got,
not
yeah.
bad.
Girl's nice.
Wolf Girl's good.
Yeah.
All right.
All
We
right.
didn't do sports talk, but we did talk about
That's okay.
rapists in the NFL, which we
did.
don't support.
We are on
Yeah.
Rape Alert.
And I'm glad, and Jake, Faz, and Emily are also glad that Kobe is dead. He
Nope.
deserved to die in that helicopter crash. We're sorry
I'm
about
not
your
glad
daughter,
Kobe's
but
dead.
you deserve to die in that helicopter crash, you
I
rapist.
don't.
You get what you fucking deserve sometimes. All right.